Hey guys, welcome back to Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts, Hitsugaya Toshiro, and this is the Bleach 1000 Year Blood Wars version. And personally, I still want to see Season 1 version of everybody. I like the hairstyle better, especially for Toshiro. The outfit, everything is just, I don't know. I do understand they have to start with the latest anime so they can possibly be new collectors, but I digress. Here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. The only reason why I'm worried is that there's so much going on nowadays. We have One Piece, we have Naruto, we have Dragon Ball, we have Demon Slayer, we have Kaiju number 8, we have Kenshin, we have the fighting games, we have Star Wars. Like, there's just so much going on. I don't know if they can like continue to make Bleach characters and like, you know, doing everything else. But yeah, anyways, let's bust this thing open and see what we got. And here's the figure still in the inner packaging, looking absolutely amazing, and let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is honestly mediocre. It's pretty much exactly as you imagine. It's the same body as all the Bleach figures we got, just smaller. And let's just take a closer look at the figure. In terms of QCs, I don't seem to have any issues. The paint job is really clean. The joints are nice and tight and durable. Good old S.H.Figuarts. But I do feel like, I don't know, I know I'm not a big fan when it comes to the latest arc. I much prefer the Season 1 design, but I do feel like the hair could be a little bit maybe bigger because I feel like his face is a little bit too wide. But let me know in the comments. And I do notice he has very long necks, and I know it's like to compensate for the scarf, but I don't know. It looks a little bit odd to me, especially in person. Let me know in the comments on what you think, but I guess they try to compensate for, like, you know, kind of look like this when he's looking to the back. This does look pretty good, but yeah, the neck pack, it's a tad bit too long in my opinion. But anyways, I digress, and I think we can jump straight into the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up quite a lot, look down about this much, tilt the head side to side, no problem. The articulation is all there, and we do have pull out method, which is really nice, so you can like just pull it out. Raise his arm up about this much, bicep swivel, curl about this much, and ball hinge wrist. And this scarf is of course on a softer material, so it's just kind of like move out of the way. And for the ab crunch, wow, this is actually quite good. He can bend forward about this much, as you guys can see. Can't really bend backwards because of the design here, obviously. And then we do have this, I've seen this kind of design on Figmas as well, where you get like a hinge over here. And then, of course, the leg is the same. Kick up about this high, bend about this much. Thigh swivel, side-to-side pivot, toe hinge. I believe that's it for the articulation. And I think overall, his leg looks pretty good. Because I think some of the other Bleach figures, the legs looks like tree trunk. Nah, this still looks like tree trunk. What I'm talking about. Anyways, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we're going to start with the facial expression, and I think it looks pretty good. It's just that, again, I think the face is a little bit too wide. Maybe the hair could be a little bit bigger. And next up, we have a sideways looking face, and I think this one is slightly better than the default face. For some reason, they're screwing up on the default face. I'm saying with Byakuya. But yeah, this is a look I guess they're striving for, and I think it's pretty cool. And next up, we get like a shocked or scared face, and this seems to be the trend for Bleach figures, but I'm not a big fan of this. I feel like it's a waste of accessories, because unless you're going to give us the villain when they're facing against and when they make this face, like, why would we ever need this? And I would argue we are not getting those Quincy villain, but let me know in the comments. I think there's a lot cooler villains in the past that we can get, especially the Arankais, right? Anyways. And then we have like a serious teeth gritting face, and I think this one looks pretty good. And the last one we got is a shouting face, and I think this one looks pretty good as well. And lastly, for the interchangeable hands, it is very straightforward. We get a pair of just relaxed open hands, and one right hand for him to pose it as if he's going to pull out his Soul Slayer, and of course a pair of hands for him to hold the Soul Slayer. And here are the Soul Slayer's accessories, and this is just like a peg over here, and this is soft plastic and just like attached to his back. I'm going to show you guys during action posing, and here's the Soul Slayer. And yeah, that's everything, and pretty mediocre again, but let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Bleach S.H.Figuarts, and I think they scale very well together. Toshiro's supposed to be short, Kenpachi's supposed to be tall. They did a really good job here. And the tree trunk leg is slowly growing on me. I'm getting used to it at this point. I try to pose around with it a lot just so, like, you know, I can brainwash myself saying this is cool. But yeah, cloth goods would have been nice, but I think at this price, they're all very affordable. They're all regular releases. I'm happy so far with the Bleach line, and hopefully they continue to make these figures. But really, I don't really know what their plan is in terms of like who to make next. Let me know in the comments on what you think. But I think at some point they have to go back to season 1, right? And in terms of villain, like, who are they gonna make? Like, it's just, I don't know. Because if they're gonna make these characters, I would rather them be in season 1 look. And even the villains are better in the older arcs, in my opinion. But again, understand why they want to start with the latest anime, because the anime is airing. They wanted more newcomers, but I don't know. I digress. And next up, we have the good old Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. And next up, we have some One Piece and JJK S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look amazing together as well. And One Piece is doing really well, which is not surprising, but we're getting the season 1 characters, which is awesome. Or even getting like accessory pack for Luffy. Like, how cool is that? Like, I would love to see more for like other lines as well. Naruto can have some really cool accessory pack as well. Maybe they can finally release those weapons for Kakashi, right? And I bet they make the Zoro really bad so they can sell the season 1 version, right? Because the season 1 version sold out so fast I wasn't able to get my pre-order. And I think for JJK they are lacking a little bit because the anime is not over, the manga is not over. Bandai probably don't want to spoil people, but there's really no excuse for not giving us Toji. Yeah. And next up, we have my favorite Naruto S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look great. And at the time of this recording, I can't wait to see the prototype for Shikamaru. Naruto line is doing really well. I'm very happy with it. And lastly, we have some Figma and Mayfex, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, even though I had a lot of fun posing with this figure, I still think it's quite mediocre. And the biggest reason is because this is Hitsugaya Toshiro. He was my hero when I was a kid, when I was 13. So I had a lot of expectation for this. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments of what you think. Again, it could be that I'm very biased towards the season 1 look. I much prefer the hair all waxed up. And maybe we can get his Soul Slayer with the chain and all that. Maybe like an ice effect. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think this is it. And hopefully these lines sells well enough and we can get the season 1 characters. But I think that's it from me. This is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.